YouTube, it's your girl Yona Marie, and today I want to go over a few reasons why singing while lying on your back can help you out. Yona Marie music, create with me. So not a lot of singers try this method, but I have noticed while I've been studying music over the years, a lot of vocal teachers will suggest that their vocal students sing while lying on their back, and especially when they're at the beginning stages, finding their voice, finding out how to have good posture, good breathing, etc. And you should try this out if you're a beginner singer. Now, mind you, you won't want to be singing on your back for actual performances, but this is a great way to practice and get in tune with your body and how the sound comes out of it optimally when you're a singer. I suggest if you're a singer watching this video, lie down on your back on a flat surface, maybe not a couch like I'm on right now, but a flat surface, maybe a very firm bed, a floor, and see if you can feel the differences and the freedom that you'll have when you lie down. So first things first, as I mentioned, it's an automatic way to get good posture for singers. Now, a lot of beginner singers are not worried about posture. They're already in their head too much about the fact that singing is new to them. They're trying to discover themselves. They're trying to figure out how to not be awkward when they're standing and singing. So when you're practicing, consider just laying down on your back. And when you do this, you don't have to worry about posture because your body will automatically put you in a good posture for singing. So if you have a hunch, if you're used to being on a computer like I am, if you just overall have questionable posture, you don't know much about posture at all for singing, lie on your back, and then you'll be good to go for that moment. So when you're lying down and you start singing, practicing any vocalizations, any song you can think of, just remember how it feels when you're lying down, because you want to replicate that once you actually stand up for a performance or stand up even in your practices. Another thing that doesn't come quite easy to beginner singers is practicing good breathing and good breath support for singing. Now, a lot of times in general, not just for singing, people like to think of a deep breath as holding your stomach in like that and putting your shoulders up, and that's not the way you want to do it when you're singing. When you sing, you actually want to keep your shoulder area relaxed. You want to inhale and actually expand, and then when you're breathing out while singing, your stomach will actually go down. So when you're laying down, your body naturally does this for you. When you're standing up, you don't know how to do it so easily, but when we lie down, thankfully our body does that natural breathing that we want in singing for us. So notice your breathing patterns when you're lying down and singing. Practice laying down now if you can, and if you need a little bit extra help with the breathing, try to place something like a book on your stomach while you're going through singing exercises, while you're just singing any of your favorite songs, and try to get the book to raise every time you inhale. Every time you want to take a deep breath, try to get the book to come up a little bit every time you inhale. Now, you don't want to focus too much on your inhale because you don't need all the breath in the world likely, but inhaling and expanding your stomach will actually give you a lot more breath than you can have if you do the bad breathing, which is the inhale and sucking your stomach in, because there's no breath when you're sucking in. You want to fill your stomach with air, so you want it to expand. And again, this will come way easier when you're laying down. Now, if you're learning music in a setting with, let's say, a teacher, or you're in choir, you're among other singers, and you're feeling a little self-conscious, try just lying down when you sing. And that way you'll either be focused on the ceiling or the sky if you're outside, and that'll ease your stress about who's going to be in the audience, who's going to be looking at you. You won't have to worry about, oh, do I have to have eye contact with all these people while I'm singing? You don't need to be worried about that, especially if you're a beginner singer. Just try to get into the state, try to get your body into a state of relaxation, less anxiety, less stress, less things going on in your mind, and more focus on your breathing, your posture, your singing, your tone. Again, this is great for somebody that's just getting into singing. It's great for kids that are feeling self-conscious about their voice and their performance, their look when they're singing. So again, this is a beginner thing to do. So you want to eventually be able to feel comfortable looking at an audience, looking at different singers, engaging with your crowd. You can even lie down and envision a crowd in your mind. Just envision yourself being confident in front of a crowd, even though you're just looking at a ceiling or looking at the sky. Another thing that comes along with anxiety and stress for beginner singers is body tension, and lying on your back will actually release that tension that we can sometimes get in our neck, our mouth. Lying on your back can help you release that tension and help you have a clearer, more relaxed sound. Maybe you'll have more access to your range, because when we have tension in our bodies, especially our voice area, our mouth, our throat, in terms of your range, in terms of switching your registers, and in terms of doing a little vocal ornaments, you can't do all that when you're tense and tight. So laying on your back will actually help you a lot with that tension. So try doing your vocal warm-up sometimes lying down, or at least a portion of it lying down. I recommend this to professional singers as well. It's just a great way to get in tune with your full range. A lot of professional singers, even like me, have moments where they have a lot of tension in their bodies, and it's not because they were practicing bad posture. It could be stress, anxiety, life happening. It could be something going on with your health physically. So just lying down is great for everybody to do for at least a section of their warm-up, just to get your body relaxed, in good position, less tension, less anxiety, better breathing. And it's just a great cheat code to get your body in singing mode. So if you enjoy my tips, please visit my website, YonaMarieMusic.com, where I have over 300 blogs, tips for singers, tips for producers, DJs, a whole lot of tips that everybody can use if they're in the music industry. So thank you again. Consider subscribing to my channel for more updates video-wise, and I will see you next time.